Welcome back to the fourth of a five-part series hosted by the St. Mark Stewardship Committee. In this video, we will look at the gift from God, most often associated with stewardship, treasure, and how good stewardship of this gift contributes to our spiritual formation. For many of us, when we approach the stewardship of treasure, we reduce this beautiful way of showing gratitude to God to just a nice way to ask for our money. In truth, the giving of our money or possessions is a manifestation of our values and beliefs. Our lives, our families, our health, our education, our unique talents and skills, our job and our income are all blessings from God, entrusted to our care for the good of all peoples. When we practice the stewardship of treasure, we are returning a portion of something that ultimately 100% belongs to God anyway. But this giving back is an act of worship and trust in our generous and abundant God, who also wants us to keep and enjoy a portion of all of His blessings. Setting aside a portion of one's treasure to return to the Lord is a very ancient practice of worship, established by Abraham and Melchizedek 5 centuries before the law of Moses. For early Christians, the giving of a portion of one's treasure was not about the amount given, or based on the needs of the priests, the church, or the poor. It was given in recognition and gratitude for the blessings God had bestowed. Thus, every believer had a need to return a portion of their treasure to God, and it was first and foremost an act of worship, not merely a duty. Consumerism works hard to convince us we never have enough of the right things, even though God has already blessed us with all that we need. When we make God and what God wants first in our budgets, we begin to eliminate the endless clutter of material wants from our life, and to start to more fully appreciate the many blessings we already have. Practicing stewardship helps us to slow down and prioritize not only how we spend our money, but also how we spend our time. Although the St. Mark Parish, the Archdiocese of Indianapolis, and the world it serves may suffer when we decide to take care of our own needs and wants before giving back to God, ultimately, what will suffer most is our relationship with God. It is God who blessed us with the gifts to share. It is God to whom we are returning a portion of these blessings as an act of worship and faith. It is God to whom we will one day have to give an accounting of how well we used and shared the gifts with others. Our happiness depends upon sharing what we have received. Setting aside a portion of our treasure first to give back to God does take great faith. If we share only to the extent we feel we are otherwise financially comfortable, we will never give God the priority He deserves. To be good stewards of our gift of treasure, we will have to step back from our endless list of wants and trust that our generous and abundant God will always provide us with all that we need, and even with enough to give back a generous share. Each of us is called to explore our stewardship of treasure. What percent of my treasure am I currently giving to the church and other charities? How could I increase my giving by at least a small percent? St. Mark offers many opportunities for us to share our gift of treasure. The Stewardship Committee encourages parishioners to read through the parish bulletin, stop by or contact the parish office, or visit the St. Mark Parish website to learn more about the opportunities to give within the parish and the Archdiocese. In our final video, we will look at how each of us can strengthen our own personal stewardship.